This is Mr. and what I have for you today are two ways to attack this base. One probably is transferable to all kinds of versions of this base, or depending on the CC, and the other one is probably a little bit hit and miss. Let's dive in. This is the one that I think is probably a little bit more transferable. Queen Walk Hybrid. The only issue with this one is you might need a little bit of skill to get the queen inside the base, as you'll see here. The funnel's not too hard to be created, but the skill to get into the base itself might be the biggest issue. One jump spell, and we're not going to use the jump spell to get into the base. So as you can see, the queen, once you put that queen in that position with that space there, she's not going to path around. Wall break in, that's what was the thing that was difficult. If you get that wall break wrong because you've got a wizard in the area, you could be in a lot of strife. Two ice golems coming out, that's possibly another hassle. So compared to the attack that you are going to see following this one, which is a completely different troop combination, if that completely different troop combination was facing two ice golems, would the attack have been the same, or would it have been a little bit different because it would have been held up by two ice golems, and therefore while it's being held up by two ice golems, subjected to far more punishment by the weapons and other things. Hog come in, getting some decent value out of that one little hog, at least anyway, draw some things out. Now, Siege Machine has gone down, so now you can start to see the logic behind this. Queen in here taking care of this section, now Siege over here, take care of that funnel, and now it's like one whole little path all the way straight down for the hogs and the miners to come through. Now, this was a cleanup attack on this one, so it was known where the bombs were and where the Teslas were and things like that. However, this base generally has these things in these locations anyway. The only biggest mystery is usually, are the bombs in this one, or do they place the bombs between here? That's the only variation I've really seen, is where the position of the big bombs are. Sometimes in this trench, sometimes in the middle, sometimes over here. But pretty well the Teslas are always over here. And that's at least just what I've seen anyway. But, you know, other people might have seen them in different iterations, different positions. But anyway, in this case, you can see you've got bomb silhouettes here, as well as the bomb towers. So instead of having all four bombs there, because the hogs would have run over them, there's one bomb here, there's probably another bomb over there. So like I said, that's the only difference I've mainly seen, is where the big bombs are placed to try and mess people up. Obviously, by placing two big bombs near two big bomb towers, you're hoping to create that much extra damage, or at least trying to force the use of heals in areas just to keep troops alive in certain areas, so that they then you've run out of heals and get punished later on. But a good lot of troops left, good lot of miners and hogs left on this attack on this base using this troop combo. So 2 loons, 5 healers, 14 hogs, 14 miners with a super wall breaker to get in. And, of course, 7 troops in the CC, jump spell in the CC. So that's that troop combat. Let's have a look at another one. Alrighty, have a look at this one. 10 giants, 9 witches, and 17 bowlers for earthquake spell. Now, one of the things, a couple of things you'll notice here. We've got ground expos. Oh, that one's not ground. That one is. What's this one doing? No, air and ground, and that's air and ground. So we've got one ground expo, so as soon as we come in. But the other thing that you'll notice is that it is not a fully maxed weapon-wise base. So that's another consideration. It's not fully weaponized to the max, but look how quick the attack is. So depending on how many troops you have left over, in this case, pretty simple attack. Earthquake the eagle area to get all the way through. Witches, bowlers, saving 8 bowlers to just pummel in through the rest with the middle, so there's a good lot of bowlers. Here come the bowlers. Heroes all down now, and Clan Castle comes out. Now look what we've got in the Clan Castle. We've got a baby dragon, got a witch, just some what I would call squishy troops. Nothing that's really going to hold the thing up. So compare that to the 2 ice golems. A couple of ice golems pop, and then you're all getting held up, getting pummeled. Rage spells are all done. Heal spell down. Now, use of the Grand Warden as well, just any second now. Any second. And there we go. Grand Warden's up. So while these things are getting pummeled by 2 archers and the Expo, just get that Town Hall down. Lot of good size, lot of bowlers pathing around this left-hand side with the Grand Warden. Good skellies coming in here. Queen's ability to take out this right-hand side Expo. Double bounces and whatever else taking out this Expo in here, because I think the Grand Warden might have been playing a part of that as well. I'm not really 100% sure, but the entire base has gone down, as you can see. Bombs in the same place as the other one. Massive amounts of troops left. So this is a consideration to use on this base. However, the outcome might change depending on the CC. A couple of ice golems and this attack might not work. Everything maxed, this attack might not work. However, when I saw that it was a whole bunch of Town Hall 10 level weapons, I knew that this attack would just obliterate the base. In any case, that's all I've got for this video. If you have any questions or comments about this, either of the troop combinations and how they apply to this base, please leave them down below. If you like this sort of thing, you want to see more of it, please subscribe to the channel. And as always, thanks for watching.